Hi, I'm Missy Yost with the Yost team at eXp Realty in Greater Bluffton Hilton Head, South Carolina. And if this is Yost on the Coast. If you're not familiar with Yost on the Coast, Darren and I are a husband and wife team of realtors here in the area, and we've helped hundreds of people move here from all over the United States and even in the world. So what I'm going to do for the next few videos is I am going to give you an overview of the 55 plus communities in the area. That is probably what we get the most questions about, probably what people move down here more for than anything else. So what I want to do is give you a general overview, and then in future videos, I will break them down into individual videos so that you can understand each community even better. If you have any questions at all, please drop us an email, text, call us. However, we can answer your questions. We can set up a phone consultation. We can do tours, whatever you need. The communities have opportunities where you can go and stay in the community and live like a local resident, which we think is an excellent thing to do, because kind of try it before you buy it. You have both resale and new build opportunities available in the majority of these communities, and there is definitely something for everyone. So let's start with, what is a 55 plus community? Well, it's not just people who are 55 and older. Somebody on the deed does have to be 55 or better to own property in these communities, but people anywhere from the ages of 19 all the way up can live in the community, as long as you have somebody who is 55 on the deed. They are not a type of community where you retire and you just go and you play golf and, you know, like the country club type stigma atmosphere. These are extremely active adult communities where people are out all the time. They are doing things outdoors. They are doing things indoors with clubs, and there's something for everyone in these communities. In fact, a lot of the people still work, whether they work part-time or full-time, kind of depends on the person in the community, but there are a lot of people that still work. So it is not just a I'm retired, I want to go play 18 holes every day type community. There are lots of pools, amenities, restaurants, bars, you name it. And it kind of depends on which community you choose, what your lifestyle is, which one fits you better. And that's what we always tell people, is you want to be able to visit all of the communities to understand which one fits you better. Now, we have 5 communities here in the area that we would consider probably the most popular 55 plus communities, and that's going to be Sun City Hilton Head, which has been around since 1998. Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head, which has been around since I think it was like 2017-ish or 18-ish. You have the Haven, which is a sister community to Sun City, but they do not share amenities. It is a little bit smaller. There's Four Seasons at Carolina Oaks, and that is a Cahovnanian community, and Cahovnanian is also getting ready to introduce Four Seasons at Hilton Head Lakes. So there will be 5 in the Greater Bluffton Hilton Head area. There are also some communities that are more age targeted, that are not age restricted, and those are extremely attractive to not just people who might be in that age group genre, but also some of the younger professional people who do want to enjoy the outdoor amenities and the golf and you know whatever. And probably communities that would fit into those would be Riverton Pointe, which is a Toll Brothers community, and there is also Hampton Lake. Now there are also a lot of other communities that would probably fit into that age targeted genre, but the ones that I have mentioned do not have high entrance fees. I want to make sure that we stay on the same playing field with what HOA fees are and entrance fees are and all of that. So none of these communities require you to be a golf member. The ones that do offer golf are going to be Sun City Hilton Head and Riverton Pointe. Now remember, Riverton is not a 55 plus, it's more age targeted. All of them will have opportunity to play golf. They'll have golf courses close by. In fact, Hilton Head Lakes has a public golf course, and Latitude Margaritaville is directly across the street from that. So if you are interested in Latitude Margaritaville or the Cahovnanian community of Four Seasons at Hilton Head Lakes, once that opens up, you will have golfing opportunities and even the opportunity to join a golf club there. Other than that, you've got pools, you've got, some have deep water, some have, well, they all have tennis, pickleball, some have indoor pickleball courts. They'll all have restaurants, bars. If they're not on the facility, they're right next to the facility. They are located in Bluffton and they are located in Hardyville. There are none located on the island of Hilton Head, which is not a bad thing because you don't want to have to fight the traffic on and off the island of Hilton Head all the time. Prices are going to start in the high threes in all of the communities, and they will go all the way up into the millions. There is something for everyone. Pretty much, well, now a couple of them have cottage and villa options. They all have single family home options. Your square footage is going to be anywhere from 1,200 square feet all the way up to over 3,000 square feet. Once again, something there for everyone. So if you're looking for a lock and leave getaway, some of the communities have that option. We have actually sold quite a few of the lock and leave type getaways to people who are more RVers, so they may just want like a home base, someplace just to come back to when they're not out on the road enjoying their RV. And other people are like, you know what, I want something that has 3-car garage, I want it upstairs, I want my family to be able to come in and enjoy this. I've worked hard all my life, and they have options for that as well. So there really is something for everyone in these communities. Where are people moving from to here? It pretty much everywhere. And that's what's really cool about these neighborhoods, is that when you do move into these neighborhoods, you're starting off on the same foot as your neighbor. Everybody is establishing new relationships. There's no cliques formed to where you feel like you gotta fit in. Everybody's kind of getting to know each other at the same time, and there are very, very strong bonds being formed, lifelong friendships being formed. In fact, a lot of times you'll move there and realize that somebody you've known all of your life is still your neighbor because they've moved there too. That happens a lot more than you would realize that it does. These neighborhoods are all pet friendly. Most of them you cannot have fences. You can have a fence at Riverton Pointe, but in Riverton, just remember that that is not a true 55 plus community. So, but most of the time you don't have the fences because you are not doing your own lawn care, and the people need to be able to get in and out of the yards to be able to do the lawn care. They will allow you to have the invisible fencing. So if you do have pets, then you can do that. All of the communities also allow you to bring in your own representative. And that's very important too, because you do want to have a buyer's representative with you, whether you are building new construction or going in resale. Why do you need a buyer's representative? Why do you need a buyer's representative when you're doing new construction? A lot of times they have it pretty well streamlined to where it's a pretty smooth process. But remember, your buyer's agent represents you, and these builders most times still pay for the buyer representative. In fact, all of the ones that I've mentioned still pay for the buyer representative, and it doesn't cost you anything. So think of it as like an insurance type policy where you have somebody on your side should something go awry and you need that advocate to fight on your behalf, because their salesperson works for the builder. We as buyer representatives work for you, and we can also help you with a lot of the other things that they can't help you with, as far as like what might be going to be built right over there, and information about surrounding properties and things like that. Always take them in on the first visit, because that way you don't have to worry about fighting for them to be able to be a part of your representation later on down the road. There are also lots of opportunities for new builds and for for resale. Now, if you're looking at one of the communities like the Haven, which is a little bit smaller, that is going to be strictly a resale opportunity. They are completely built out. There are still new build opportunities in all of the other 55 plus communities that I have mentioned. So, like I said, we are going to break this down even further in the future. Right now, this is a general overview of what a 55 plus community is and what you can expect. And what I would really like for you to do is make sure that you subscribe so that you know when we release these and you can learn more about these. Send us an email or call us, text us, set an appointment. Come visit us. Come visit down here and check out these communities. Do a stay at Sun City, or do a stay at Latitude Margaritaville, or schedule it to do one at both. Start your week at one, end your week at the other. That's going to be the best way to learn these communities. So once again, I am Missy Yost. I am with the Yost team at eXp Realty here in the beautiful state of South Carolina. And I am here to help you. My partner is Darren Yost. He does a lot of the tours. We are both here to help you with whatever you need to learn more about the area. And until next time, bye-bye.